Good morning, Uskaman. Good morning, Kazakhstan. My name is Muhammad Rafi Jorazada. I am a student. I have graduated from economic in one of the private university in Afghanistan called Arya University, from economic and Department of Accounting and Management. However, beside that, I graduated from supply chain certification program in the UK, Pratt Institute. So beside that, I have learned some long-term and short-term programs and educations in other countries like Budapest in Hungary and at a distance, and with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, which is I am the employee of this organization for the time being. My expectation from the KAFU is with a few bullet points that I have to mention is one, to gain and to increase my management skills further and to be a good servant leader in future and great strategic person in future, not only in my society, in the world, in globally, in Central Asia, in Kazakhstan, in Uzbekistan, in other countries, which is assisting Afghanistan for the time being. So this is my expectation from KAFU, that I should learn more from my supervisor, from my instructor, from the management of the KAFU, and from all this great environment, a nice environment, and nice people. So this is what I need in future to be a great leader of my society, and I have to teach to other young generation what I learned at the end of the day from the KAFU.
Good morning, Kazakhstan. Good morning, Uzbekistan. My name is Abdullah. My last name is Faryad. I came from Afghanistan, from Mazar Sharif city, and I have very proud to be here in Kazakhstan, in KAFU University, to follow my master degree program related issues. I have graduated from Faculty of Law and Political Science from Balkh University. Then I joined with the UNHCR, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. We are serving for displaced people in Afghanistan, as it is clear for you that war is ongoing in our country, and our people, our nation is suffering from war. And due to this war, the result of war is displacement. One of the results of the war is displacement, and we are serving for displaced people. Higher education is an advantage for each person. Every person, every people would like to increase his capacity. And I'm very proud that I'm the KAFU students, and I'm going to increase my capacity, my knowledge through this university. And I encourage other young generation in my country that they also should think to their capacity and work on his capacity issues. All over the world, I say to the students, KAFU is one of the best universities which I found here. It has a lot of facilities, good teachers, and also a good space for learning. And I encourage these students who hear my voice at least experience once the KAFU.
This is Abdullah Ahadi from Herat, Afghanistan, and right now I'm here. I'm very honored and happy. This is my first time, and I'm very pleased and honored for this. I found here very interesting, enthusiastic. I love Kazakhstan, and I found Oskamanigost KAFU University interesting. It would be a great experience for me in all my life.
This is Abdullah Samim. I come from Kabul. I live in West Afghanistan originally, and I'm the KAFU University master student for 2020. I've graduated from the Law and Politics, and I've been to ILD, and I've graduated from ILD. And then I'm working with the Interior Ministry at the moment. I'm advising for the minister, and we are running different programs within the ministry. Motivation for education. Yeah, there's always a motive behind of any education. So anybody have their own plan in their life, in the personal life, in the social life, and let's say official life. So everybody have to get this opportunity because kind of window open for everyone. So if you get a benefit from this level of education, of course it will help you to build your future. You can build your country, you can build your society, you can build your people around you. So that's let's say it's a gift. It's something. It's an opportunity. Even and we are in a situation that there is a COVID, but we have taken that risk and we have come here to do our process and to be in the classes and to be with you. And so we are very happy to be here. It's a privilege and honor. I have taken some of my steps in my life, but I've not reached to that level. I have put in my strategy plan that I would like to be a cabinet minister for Afghanistan. So I have been to the same level, and I will hope, and I have a very strong hope that I can be in a cabinet ministry of ministers of Afghanistan. It's very nice, like Afghanistan. The culture is the same, the behavior is the same, the hospitality is the same, and we see people are behaving very well. We find it very good. Actually, I don't see a very big difference between Afghanistan and Kazakhstan. It means that people are really culturally, everything's, I find it very well. So yeah, we are in a war situation, but I think Kazakhstan is a sort of developed country, and you have your system in place, you have your structure in place. Things are running, systems are there, but I like it very interesting, and I'm happy to be here. And I will transfer some of the things that I've seen, I've learned to my country, with my colleagues, with the people around me, and to my department. So I have seen, for example, yesterday when I went to authorization, I have seen a lady, she was saving my papers. And so I was really impressed with that. People still like to live with their culture, with the system that they like it, the system it works. So whatever works here, it can work for our country as well.
This is Shrive Saburi from Mazar Sharif city of Afghanistan. I work as a director for Geospatial Information Management at the National Statistics Bureau of Afghanistan. I have done my bachelor at Kabul University and my first master at the Shimane University of Japan in the field of natural resources management. And beside that, I have done with the International Leadership Development course at ILD Kabul, and am now a KAFU MBA student 2020. Actually, when I joined the ILD Kabul, my intention was to improve my leadership skills. During ILD 2019, luckily KAFU and ILD made an MOU, which based on that, the ILD students can join KAFU as MBA students. And we were the lucky guys who could join the process through ILD and understand, learn about KAFU. And that was a great news, and we are very happy that among those hundreds of Afghans in Kabul, we are one of those who are a KAFU student. That was the gate we heard about KAFU. I think nobody can answer this question better than Afghans, because in Afghanistan there is a gap of like 30 to 40 years of education. During the war era, nobody had the opportunity to go to university or schools and learn. So the illiteracy and lack of education led the country to such a world war now. So the role of education study is to bring changes to the real life of our people. So by enhancing our abilities and learning from the world, it can bring not only changes to Afghanistan but all over the world. My expectation is to be the future leader through learning in KAFU. Well, for sure, each individual has its own vision and mission for his or her life, and I would like to help Afghan people through wisely managing their natural resources. I want to be one of the leaders in that part, because we are rich of natural resources like Kazakhstan. So it's a good opportunity to learn the best practice of Kazakhstan and apply it back in Afghanistan. So that's my vision in the future. A good leader is to be beneficial for the people of her or his under who is under influence. I mean, a good leader is the person or who can really bring changes to the life of the people in the big picture. But in the smallest scale, the good leader is to be beneficial for people who are under his influence.
I am Reza Razaqi, one of the Kabul ILD students, and I am a doctor, I'm a dentist, stomatolog, and now I am proud that I am one of the KAFU students. And meanwhile, I work with Morning Star organization with ILD as office manager. There are lots of impression, especially the Kazakh culture really impressed me, and nowadays I am being impressed by cultures, by behavior of people, by hospitality and the kindness of people. They look to us very kindly, and the system that you have set it for yourself, it's really nice and it works, and we wish that we have this kind of system, from education system up to other systems in our country. And the development very impressed me, and I didn't think so when I saw in these two provinces of Kazakhstan, Nur Sultan and Oskamengorsk. So I was impressed. I was impressed a lot. I am interested in business, and beside my medical background, I had some background of leadership beside ILD. So I was looking for such kind of opportunity, and when ILD introduced KAFU to the students in 2019, that I was one of the students of ILD students, then I catched up the KAFU, and then I researched a little bit more about KAFU than what ILD introduced on us. Then I found that the whole curriculum and system of KAFU is up to date to European and American standard. And I especially this management field that I am a student now, the syllabus, the topics that are being taught here is very excellent, especially when I started. But at the beginning, I wasn't sure to continue or not. But when I started reading and studying one of my subject, strategic management, I really liked, and that was one of the goal that I was looking, and I myself really can use that kind of strategy in my work field, in my country, and I think that is very useful will be useful for all students, and we can learn a lot. So that was the motive for me.